Hey, y'all. It's Tony Mowry from Ropes and Wings. Glad you could join us, and we're back for our third episode in this session we've been sharing. In our first two episodes, we removed quite a few entities that were causing some physical and emotional issues within the client. In this episode, we are able to connect with the higher self and receive some very helpful tips for our client. Now, I hope these tips help you as well if it resonates with you. But I want to thank my client so absolutely much for allowing us to share these sessions. They help so many people, and I trust they'll help you as well. But before we get into the video, I want to share our exclusive offer. From now until Valentine's Day, we are offering 10% off all products on the website, the quantum healing hypnosis sessions, the tuning forks, the meditations, all 10% off. All you need to do is enter the discount code LOVE with a capital L. In addition to that, we are offering 13 gift cards to the first 13 people who sign up for a quantum healing hypnosis session. Now, you can take those gift cards and use them however you wish. You could give them to the ones closest to you, or you could use them for yourself. They're a $444 value, absolutely free. Share the love, you all. So let's get into the video. I love you all. I hope to see you soon. May I speak to the higher self, please?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you for joining us again today. Is there anything that she needs to see to help her on her path today?
She needs to see her path forward.
Mm-hmm. And what does that path forward look like for her?
She's a healer.
And what is she supposed to do with these healing abilities?
She could heal with her hands.
Mm-hmm.
Or there's other modalities.
Is quantum hypnosis what she's supposed to be doing with those other modalities?
Yes.
Why was it that she was a teacher first before she started training in hypnosis? Why did she have to have that experience?
It was to put her deep into the experience of the darkness, deep into the experience of feeling lost.
So she could help heal herself and find her way back out?
Yes.
Beautiful. And this is how she'll help and teach and train others?
She had to go through the darkness in order to find the light.
Beautiful. And how does her progress look now at this time?
She's doing very well with finding her way.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
She struggles with her physical vessel.
Speaking of the physical vessel, is there any help or healing required by her vessel at this time?
She seems to have a cover on her third eye.
Mm-hmm.
She wonders why she can connect to a certain point and then it seems like her connection is cut.
Mm-hmm.
This is why.
Who had placed this cover here on her third eye?
It is a physical calcification.
And what caused that calcification?
Lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
food choice,
Yes.
environment. That's the first layer.
And what should she do physically to remove and help remove this calcification?
We can remove it today.
Beautiful. What would you use to remove this?
White light.
Beautiful. Do you need any assistance with the white light as we remove this calcification?
Can we have the white light sound?
Beautiful. I'm going to strike that tuning fork for the white light sound, and let's have her help to remove that calcification as we send that white light frequency in, clearing away any debris or that fog and mass, the cover over the third eye with the white light. Beautiful. Is there anything else that's needed to do that?
It's done.
Beautiful. Thank you. And what will she be experiencing now that we remove that cover over her third eye?
A much deeper connection when she meditates,
Mm-hmm.
when she asks to speak to me.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Now, we talked about food choices and stuff like that. Is there anything that she should avoid?
She should stay away from dairy.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
She should still consume meat. She wonders if she should stop.
Mm-hmm.
She should not.
Yes.
She needs to eat meat. Not too much,
Mm-hmm.
but she still needs some.
And then she can source that meat from good sources.
Avoid pork.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And with the dairy, is she supposed to cut the dairy out completely if she can?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Too many hormones. Messes with her physical vessel.
Mm-hmm. I see. What if that dairy did not have the hormones added to it? What if it was free and clear? Would that be okay?
That would be better.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. But she should still limit it and try to cut out the dairy as well. Anyway.
Yep. Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Is there any way that she could intuitively communicate with her body to figure out what it needs to heal and come back into balance?
She needs to practice asking the questions and listening for the answers. She does muscle testing. This will be more accurate now.
Mm-hmm.
Now that the entities are released.
Yes.
She can understand the answers her body is giving her
Mm-hmm.
more clearly now.
Yes. Beautiful. And she can form a better bond with her vessel.
Yes.
Beautiful. Using muscle testing and communicating yes and the questions.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Her vibration will raise with more live food, fruits, vegetables, anything live from Gaia.
I just want to confirm with you, she's had some GI issues. Was that solely caused by the entities and the food that she was eating, or is there something else?
The entities.
Mm-hmm. And they were affecting her food cravings, causing the GI issues she was having.
Yes.
Beautiful.
It will be better now.
She's had some concerns with weight. What can you tell us about that? Where does that come from? Why is that happening?
The food cravings.
Mm-hmm.
From the entities.
Yes.
Also, she has placed some of this purposely to protect her from being seen with low self-confidence.
Yes.
This comes especially after quitting her job,
Mm-hmm.
which we guided her to do. She's done so well, but she has problems with self-esteem.
Mm-hmm.
Part of this was entity attachment in the solar plexus.
Mm-hmm.
Part of it is from not knowing her way, not finding her way,
Mm-hmm.
thinking that she must find her way all the time, and always know where she's going.
Yes.
This is where the lack of self-esteem has come from. This is why she's partially placed weight on her body to hide.
Now, following this session, how does her path look to her now? Can we show her the path ahead so she can release these protections that she's placed on her?
She is walking forward, and she will feel better. She knows where she's going. She already knows where she's going.
Yes.
She just needed to be reminded. We all need to be reminded.
Yes, we do. And how about her self-esteem and her confidence now? How does that look now?
She will feel a big difference. She already does right now.
Yes.
She can feel the confidence in her solar plexus. She can feel the vibration in her solar plexus has raised. She will feel like she knows where she's going more confidently. She will walk the path more confidently. She's going where she needs to be going.
And I want to confirm with you that the medical issues that she had and she came in today with are reversing and rebalancing after we remove the entities that were affecting them.
A lot of them are entities. Some of it is what led her to remembering. It led her to the path to awaken the memories of what she's supposed to be doing in this life. Without the physical symptoms, she would not have moved in this direction. Physical pain is a catalyst for change. Some of it was placed there so that she would remember.
Yes.
And then the entities along the way were responsible for the rest of it.
And now that she's remembering and on this path, I want to make sure that her body is coming back into balance and her chakras are spinning and open and balanced as they should be.
They look good.
Beautiful. Thank you. We removed a lot of AI and implants today. Is there anything else that we need to take off of her today? Or is she clear?
She's clear.
Beautiful. I want to make sure that there's no negative energy cords that are not for her best and highest good that we can remove and cut today.
There's one.
Where's this cord attached?
Her sacral.
Where does this cord lead to?
Her ex-husband.
Yes. And how has it been affecting her?
It's been affecting her sexual energy. Her connection in this relationship now.
And is she ready to cut this cord today?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's borrow Archangel Michael's flaming blue sword. Let's hand that to her, and she can cut this cord. I want her to sever that cord as I strike the blue tuning fork, which should completely sever that cord. As you cut that cord, the act of cutting that cord sends a blue healing wave down that cord to the ex-husband, just healing. And as that cord severs, it starts to burn back to this one, healing completely back to this one. As that cord is no longer severed, no longer attached. You can feel the freedom and the movement. You can feel your sexual energy, your sensuality coming back. your creativity and joy back into the sacral as it's yours, as that sacral energy center begins to build, spinning and balancing. How does that feel now?
Much better.
Beautiful. Is there any black magic or anything else that we need to remove today, or is she clear?
She's clear.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. She's had a phobia of balloons or anything that floats in the air or in the water. Can you show her where that comes from so she can release that today?
We're showing her a memory of this life right now.
Mm-hmm. Tell us about this memory.
She was driving in a car.
Mm-hmm.
She was very little.
Yes.
She was looking out the window
Mm-hmm.
at some big branches, big leaves, big, almost like palms.
Mm-hmm.
Looking out the window, traveling down the road, and the car was rear-ended.
Yes.
And it scared her. These leaves, these giant leaves, were what she was looking at when she felt the physical jolt run through her body.
Yes.
She associates these floating. The leaves were so big she thought that they looked like they were floating because they were sticking through a fence where she couldn't even see where they were attached.
Mm-hmm.
She thought they looked like they were floating, and this was the moment that the physical impact occurred. It jarred her body.
Mm-hmm.
Now she associates floating objects
Yes.
with a jolt.
Mm-hmm.
A jolt of panic, because she feels panic
Yes.
in her body.
And now that
We
she's
can clear this today.
beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and clear that. Now that she's seen where this comes from, she can clear this and release this. It no longer serves her any longer. Let me know when that is completely clear.
It's done.
She'd like to know if she's supposed to build a healing center.
She has been hearing the voice in her head. That's me.
Yes.
Always me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Build it. He will help you.
Mm-hmm.
Your husband will help you.
Yes. And thank you. And I'm glad that you continue to help and guide her. Is there anything else you need to share with her about her mission or purpose in this lifetime?
She's here to share the love, to be the love. She can heal physically with her hands if she chooses.
Mm-hmm.
Or she can heal through hypnosis.
Yes.
This modality is very healing.
Mm-hmm.
She can reach lots of people. She'll be surprised how many people she'll be able to reach. She thinks, if I build a center out here in the sticks,
Mm-hmm.
who will come?
Yes.
The answer is all of them.
Mm-hmm.
They will come.
Thank you for that. Is there anything else you'd like to share with her about that? Anything she needs to know?
She will feel more confident going forward. She can experiment with her hands and healing,
Mm-hmm.
maybe with her animals,
Yes.
maybe with her children.
Mm-hmm.
Just experiment. with the energy in her hands. It's powerful. She knows it's powerful. She just does not know quite how to use it yet.
Yes.
That will come.
Beautiful. And how does that energy flow through her hands now that we've completed this session and removed some entities that were there?
She can feel it now. She can feel it very strongly right now.
Beautiful. And how is her heart center? Is that opened up as full as it should be?
It looks good.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. She's had some concerns about a disease called macular degeneration that's in her ancestral line. What is that from?
Many, many, many generations on the female side.
Mm-hmm. Where did that come? Go ahead.
It was a trauma. It was the trauma of war and turning a blind eye, not looking right where they were supposed to look, turning away from what was there right in front of their face.
Mm-hmm. And
this has been passed down many generations now.
Yes. And so now that we see where this comes from, can we stop this cycle?
Yes.
Beautiful. And can we send healing all along that line, that female line that's been affected by this trauma?
Yes.
Beautiful. Tell me how that looks as we send healing all down that female line, healing that trauma, helping the ancestors and her daughters. How does that look now?
We're starting with her daughters.
Mm-hmm.
And sending healing through the heart center, up through the line, daughter, mother, grandmother, great aunt.
Make sure her sister's connected in that.
Sister is standing next to her.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
They're all holding hands and sending healing back through the ancestral line.
Mm-hmm. And tell me when that healing got all the way back to the start of that trauma.
It's done.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Is there anything else that she needs to know about that, or is there anything else that she needs to do to continue to heal that?
Continue to send white light up through the ancestral line.
Mm-hmm.
She can do it when she thinks of it.
Beautiful.
She can send healing to her mother.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Thank you for that. She'd like to know what her connection is with her children.
They're all a part of her soul family.
Yes. And is there anything about her children that you can show her that she needs to know?
Her younger daughter has many gifts.
Mm-hmm.
She's very far on her journey.
Yes.
She will remember very soon. She is very close with her mother.
Mm-hmm.
They've incarnated very, very, very many times together.
Mm-hmm.
Very close soul family.
Yes.
All 4 of her children are part of her soul family.
Yes. Can you show her those glimpses of those connections all through that she needs to see or feel?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. What can she do to help them on their journeys?
Be honest about her own journey.
Mm-hmm.
She shields them from her own journey, her own wandering.
Mm-hmm.
They need to know that she's finding her way and that it's okay to struggle and that it's okay to not know.
Yes.
And that it's okay to look for help within yourself and find the answers within yourself. That's what she's here to teach them.
Mm-hmm.
Finding the answers within themselves.
Beautiful. And now, since this session, when her heart is connected more to her throat and she's more self-aware and she can communicate, speak her truth, will that assist?
She will find speaking her truth very easy now.
Mm-hmm.
Almost too easy.
Yes. Beautiful. And she feels like she doesn't have to hide it any longer.
Correct.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Can you share with her some of her spiritual gifts and abilities? We know that she's a healer and she can heal with her hands. Is there anything else that she needs to know or be aware of?
Quite a few things
Mm-hmm.
will be coming online for her.
Yes.
She is clairvoyant
Mm-hmm.
and claircognizant.
Mm-hmm.
This will help her in her new journey of quantum healing.
Yes.
These will come with practice.
Mm-hmm.
She will find it much easier to connect and find her gifts with these entities that have been released today.
Beautiful. And that we remove that cover over the third eye that was causing some of the blockage that she was experiencing.
Yes. There will be no more blockages. She will be able to connect.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Thank you for that. And what is her connection with her husband?
They are soul family.
Mm-hmm.
He is here to protect her.
I see. And why does she?
In every way.
Yes.
Physical, emotional. But he's also here to challenge her.
Mm-hmm.
He was also put here to help her experience being held down a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Wanting the feeling of breaking free.
Yes.
While protecting her at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
There are any dark forces that see her light from the time she was born. He's helping to protect her.
Yes. Beautiful. And why does she get an Anunnaki feel when she looks at him?
He has an aspect, a soul aspect.
Mm-hmm.
He was Anunnaki.
Mm-hmm.
He has returned to help humanity.
Yes.
As with every being, every type of being, there are
Mm-hmm.
good and there are dark, and he is here working for the light,
Yes.
for humanity.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. And does she have a star family that you can share with her?
The Arcturians watch out for her.
Mm-hmm.
She's had many lives with them.
Yes.
They watch over her and they guide her.
Beautiful. Is there anything else she needs to know about that connection with the Arcturians?
She will find it easier to connect with them.
Mm-hmm.
They are not very flashy with their ships and their visitation.
Mm-hmm.
She will see what she needs to see.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not in her highest good, she doesn't need to.
Yes. What's the
She
best?
already believes. She already believes. She doesn't need to see a ship in order to believe.
Mm-hmm. What's the best way for her to connect with them when she needs assistance?
She just needs to ask. They're always there.
Mm-hmm.
And she can connect with them in meditation. She just needs to call them in.
Mm-hmm. What kind of signs will she get when they need to?
She will hear. She will hear them. She already can hear them. She just does not believe it. Now that she believes it, now that she knows, she will be able to differentiate their signals, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
from all the other noise.
And I believe you've already told us the reason for all her health issues. Is there anything else that you need to share with her about this?
No, she just needs to understand that she wouldn't be where she is right now without those struggles, those lessons.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Thank you for that. And she'd like to know if her whole family will make the shift.
Yes,
Yes. How should she prepare for this?
she wants directions. She wants me to tell her that she needs 30 cans of green beans, 12 cans of corn. This is what she wants.
Yes.
This is not the type of direction that she will be getting.
Mm-hmm.
Preparing for the shift
Yes.
is preparing your soul, preparing your mind, preparing by bringing in as much light as you can and raising your frequency as high as you can and sharing as much love as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody is panicking. Everybody wonders when it will happen.
Yes.
And everybody wants to know when.
Mm-hmm.
But all you need to know is that you have to be there for each other and share the love. That's all we need.
Mm-hmm. Love is all we need.
Just be love.
Mm-hmm.
Just share love. She will be an anchor for those around her that are panicking about what is going on in this reality,
Mm-hmm.
in their reality. And she is an anchor. She was placed right where she needs to be
Mm-hmm.
an anchor for those around her right now, her community.
Yes. Can you share with us if we even noticed the shift occurs?
It will be so fast, like a flash.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be in 5D or New Earth, as we call it.
Mm-hmm.
Those that do not make the shift,
Mm-hmm.
they will notice, but not as fast.
Yes.
Those who make the shift to New Earth will know instantly.
Yes. And what might we look for? What will it look like once the shift occurs?
It will be like a flash, and then we will be there.
Mm-hmm.
No warning. It won't be violent, like this one is afraid of.
Mm-hmm.
It will be peaceful,
Yes.
but it will be fast. It will be like waking up from a dream.
Mm-hmm.
But instead of waking up to your reality, wake up to a new reality, a better reality.
Yes. And is there anything you'd like to share with her on what that life or what her life would look like in that reality, in that shift?
She will be working with her community, her family. They will be working together to figure out how to work together as a community, as a family, as a very large family.
Mm-hmm.
There's much land around them. They have much land to work with.
Yes.
They will become a new community together, a high frequency, high vibration community. They will learn how to live together in this new reality. It will be beautiful. We're showing her glimpses right now.
Beautiful. Can you share with us some of those glimpses? Can you put it into words?
She sees her children tending to a garden with lots of other children. She sees them running and playing. She sees her neighbors. They look younger.
Mm-hmm.
They seem healthy. They seem light.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much love. Everyone loves each other. Everyone appreciates each other. Everyone is grateful. Everyone has something to contribute, and everyone feels very fulfilled.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a contribution and skills. Everybody has something to share. And this makes everybody feel appreciated.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for that. Could you share with her what her connection is to the animals?
She wonders why animals always find her.
Mm-hmm.
She's had past lives. Mostly serious.
Mm-hmm.
She's been many animals. She's always been surrounded by animals. They just seem to find her no matter where she's incarnated.
Mm-hmm.
They love her energy. She can communicate with them. She knows this.
Mm-hmm.
She just doubts it. But she can communicate with them. She wants to.
Mm-hmm.
She should find the connection to be easier now.
Beautiful. Is there anything that she should do to practice this connection? Connecting with them?
Practice with her pets.
Mm-hmm.
Just practice small things. Practice healing them.
Mm-hmm.
Practice asking questions in her mind. Practicing telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
The animals hear her. She just needs to concentrate on hearing them back.
Yes.
All her animals were placed in her life. They help to build her energy up.
Mm-hmm.
She likes to be around them. She likes to be around their energy. It helps her, especially when her physical body is struggling. She likes to be around the animals. They help her, especially her dog.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you for all that. Is there any final messages for this one?
She needs to trust herself. She needs to trust that she's walking the right path.
Mm-hmm.
She will find it easier now that she knows. She did not have confidence. She finds it very hard to speak her truth. She finds it very hard to speak up, especially with those people who are not aware, have not remembered, are anchored in the 3D reality.
Mm-hmm.
She finds it hard to open up to them, to connect with them, but that's what she's here for. She's here to connect and to heal. And the quantum healing is a way to connect with people. She just needs to not be afraid to speak up.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be afraid.
Beautiful. Thank you. Is there anything else, or are we complete?
We are complete.
Beautiful. I want to thank you so much for coming through today and helping us today. Can I ask that you keep upgrading her body and continue with any healing that may be required over her sleep cycles?
Of course.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Now, again, I want to thank you so much for coming through today and conversing with us. I want to thank you for all the help, healing, and wisdom that you provided for us today. And now I'm asking the higher self to recede with much love and much thanks for all the information that they've given to us today. We're asking the higher self to recede back into the time, space, reality, dimension, and location in which they belong with so much love and so much thanks. In a moment, I'm going to count to 10. And on the count of 10, you'll be wide awake and feeling wonderful all over. 1, 2, feeling the breathing becoming a little faster. 3, 4, beginning to move the arms and legs around. 5, 6, becoming more aware of the room and the space around you. 7, 8, coming up nicely now, 9, 10, wide awake, stretching, rubbing, feeling wonderful all over. Get, yeah. What an awesome journey that was.
Oh, that was a trip.
And we went long, but we had such a good connection. I couldn't stop. We were good.
Awesome.
We didn't get to go on a quantum travel, but we went a lot of places, and the stuff that the higher self was sharing us, which was freaking phenomenal. So, but I got most of your questions answered, and we did a lot of removal. How do you feel?
Like really good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, like really good.
Look at that camera. Look at that bright, shiny face now. How's the speech now? It's going to flow perfect.
It feels kind of funny and clear.
Oh, that's awesome.
Really, really funny.
Yeah, you're going to feel light as a feather. You're going to feel like you're going to have to hold on to things when you walk around.
Yes.
It's amazing how much these sessions, how much these things, these unseen things that we just can't see affect us. It's crazy. You feel like you have 1,000,000 pounds left off your shoulders, and everything is free and flowing. And
It's so it's kind of funny how you feel like you're just kind of making it up
Mm-hmm.
during the entity release.
Mm-hmm.
It's
It does. Well, your conscious mind fights with you the whole damn time about it,
yeah,
and
yeah,
we're taught, we're programmed, we're controlled by our parents, by schools, to not trust the imagination, to not trust the inner voice, and we're told that that's fake, make believe. Well, that's more real than anything that's in this reality right now, really.
yeah,
So, and it is crazy. We just don't trust it. And the conscious mind fights with you the whole entire time.
yeah. It was like a tug of war. That's what
and
it felt like.
and your connection was absolutely superb. I mean, you could. I always call it the higher self hum, because there's always a pause with the higher self. Sometimes when you're really connected, it'll go mm.
Hmm.
But it's the higher self hum. It's like it's trying to process it and put it into the English language so it can is using our voice. And it's kind of funny. It's interesting to watch, and you'll see when you watch this video back how well connected you are. And,
That's what I was feeling was like, why are words hard?
mhm.
Words should not be this hard.
It has to put it in the English language, the boring English language which can't describe much. And
Yeah.
you'll watch this back, and where the points where you thought, well, the conscious mind's telling you're just making up, you're going, when you watch it back, you'll see how deep you are, and how there's no possible way that you could make that up just off the cuff, right? There ain't no way. I mean, if we could make it off the cuff like that, we could be writing books like crazy. I mean,
Oh, for sure. For sure. We'd be
so,
rich.
and it's just awesome. I mean, we helped a lot of earthbound souls get back to the light. A lot of them were affecting you in ways. We had Joey, first one out to shoot there at the heart, 8-year-old, sweet little guy. He was scared, didn't want to talk to me. And those poor little
Car
ones,
crash? Car
a
crash, right?
car crash. A car crash into water, which then he basically drowned because he couldn't get out. And so,
Oh.
making you not feel safe, making it hard to breathe for you, making you scared. And I think that was pretty much all of what he was causing. And then we had Greg, 32-year-old, was a soldier, an Israeli soldier, died in an explosion to his right side. He felt the hot heat of explosion on his right side. That's why the issues you had with the pain on the right side. Um, he attached to a friend as soon as it happened. Then somehow, I don't know how it transferred. He moved to you because you were crying as a baby and needed comfort. You were hot, you were uncomfortable, and he tried to help comfort you. And unfortunately, he didn't heal, didn't transition right. So he just brings all his stuff with him. Made the right side hurt, made the head hurt, gave you anger, which he had because he was pissed off because that happened to him. There's so much death and dying in that war, or whatever war it was. I'm not sure, but it was in 1978. If it might have been just a conflict, I'm not sure in 1978 which one, what was going
Hmm.
on.
That's the year I was born.
Yeah, yeah. So as a baby, it affected your temperature a little bit, but it wasn't the one causing the fevers that you're having. Um, we have so many. I mean, you're going to have to listen to this back. So we had Sally, 15-year-old, 1956, was hit with a fist and then strangled. And something with that, it was some kind of sex thing that she was getting paid for money, or he was. I'm not sure what happened there, but he had ended up strangling her. A dude strangled her.
I got the impression of um, prostitution.
Hmm. Yeah, possibility. And that she's causing the pain in the face, probably the choking sensation in your throat sometimes, the sinuses, the ear problem, some of the head condition that you have. Uh, Should I keep going on? What do you remember? I mean, we had a device from hospital tech when you're in the hospital with your husband that was
on the right side.
in the head. It was a chip, back of the head, causing pain, back of the neck, keeping the systems out of whack. It was the one that was causing the fevers to keep the system out of whack. And then we had another one. It was let me find up my notes here. But we had the covering over the third eyes, which was physical calcification, was causing you from seeing. And here it is. Yeah. So another tech type thing was in the back of your neck. And that was like the other one was a circular dish, but that was like a computer chip too that had wires and stuff throughout the body that was keeping you tired, keeping you exhausted, pain down the body, in the back of the head. It was also that was causing your head issue, giving you the crazy food cravings, the nerve problems, the headaches, the muscle aches, the connective tissue weakness, and the weakness in the joint, the pain in the joints. It was really doing a lot of stuff.
So almost everything.
Well, and the ones that are in the neck usually have a good seat to control everything in the body. It's kind of like the controlling deal. And that was just a device computer chip. It was a consciousness computer chip, and I treat them the same as lost from light entities. They have the lightest source. The AI, the devices might not be from this universe, but they're still from a source. They're still from source. They're still creation.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just take them where they need to go. And so it was affecting everything. And the other ones that had a really good seat was the one that was in the root, the controlling one that was in the root. Also had helpers in the sacral and the throat. And the one in the sacral was affecting your sexual energy, your creativity, your joy. And the one in the throat was keeping you from speaking, keeping you down. They're all keeping you down because you were too powerful. They had to keep you down. It was set there by Lucifer, poor Lucifer, he gets a bad rap. Is
that specifically they said Lucifer?
Yeah, they said Lucifer. Yeah. He gets a bad rap.
Yeah, he does.
So, and the one in the throat make you feel like you're kind of strangling, loss of words, loss of voice, and they work a team in a tandem. They're keeping your heart closed, keep you from grounding, kept you from connecting in your relationships, keeping you from knowing what to do, keep you thinking that you're not good enough, keep you wandering, keep you guessing. Pain in the back and the legs. So that's pretty crazy.
I was loaded.
Yes, you were. It's awesome, and you'll see all that when you. Oh my God! Then we had a bat that was trapped by the Greys. That we thought it was a bat. It was trapped by the Greys and used by the Greys to. They didn't want you to keep learning because you were powerful. You heal, and they wanted to keep you from doing that. It attached to you when your husband was in the hospital because of the worry and stuff you had then, and is giving you images of being inadequate, struggling when you speak, shooting pains in the right side. And when we released it, it turned into this beautiful dragon.
A silver dragon. I remember that now.
Silver and white dragon.
Yeah.
Some crazy stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. Just my dragon over here.
So, but that dragon has to go get healed first before it can come back and help.
Yeah.
It got some issues by being captured and put down and made small.
Small.
Mm-hmm. So The biggest thing is your path is awesome and forward. You keep moving up. Don't be afraid to speak up. You're on the right path. Everything is good, kosher. You're doing well. Make sure you put those protections. It was a pyramid with light, of white light around all the devices. You, the family, the household. Put them up twice a day. So morning and night, throw those protections up. And I would even throw in whenever you go anywhere. Place that pyramid of white light around every technology device you use. Or even when you're around other things, you can throw those devices or those protections up. They're
I
powerful.
sure will. Yeah.
So what else was I meant to tell you? You're going to connect more and stuff with your soul family and your star family now that we have all this stuff clear and everything is moving and flowing. And just keep practicing meditation. Just sit there and practice, using telepathy with the animals, with everything, and connecting and trust what's coming in.
Sounds perfect.
So I just spit out a whole big mouthful, a whole spiel there. I don't know what else to tell you. That was one awesome session.
Good. I feel good.
What else do you think? What else? Anything else?
It's just strange how it just all feels like a dream when you wake up.
Yeah.
Did I fall asleep?
It was in the chakra balance and rebuild. You kind of went really deep.
Okay.
You were still there. You just were really deep. I could tell it. So I just used your name and brought you back up again a little bit. But
yeah, I remember that.
It's kind of a long thing, and I hate it to be that long because a lot of people do kind of drift off to sleep. It's a deepener, if you will, and they go deeper with it. But it's our, once we taken all these things off, it's so important for us to rebuild that chakras, the energy centers, and reseal the aura. That one that was in your head, that came from the hospital tech, it said it got in because your aura had fractures and rips and tears in it. And it was easy to get in that way.
Oh.
So that's why, even though that chakra balance and rebuild is long, it's really important for us to get that in there, just to re-shore everything up so this stuff can't attach as easily. Now we're human. We have these low points and stuff in our life that these things happen again. And they can get back in, but it's not going to be the same ones.
Yeah.
It'd be something different that gets in. But once we see that and realize that it's these lower states of vibration that we get ourselves into as humans, and we can see it and we can recognize it, we can reverse it, reframe it, and then increase our vibration, like by doing something you're passionate about, by thinking better, more positive thoughts, reframing the thoughts that come in. So it's pretty important. So yeah, that was the only time you dipped down, is when coming out of that. But that's okay. I mean, it happens. I think a few times in my sessions, I kind of go out, fall asleep a little bit too, because you're really deep.
When you started doing the chakra rebalance, it was really strange. I started seeing like another language.
Oh wow!
It almost looked like flashes of hieroglyphics.
Oh wow!
Like in spirals in green.
Uh-huh.
It was unreal.
Oh, that's awesome.
Gotta figure out what that was.
Are you an artist? Can you draw it?
I'm not going to say I'm not an artist, because I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, you don't want to manifest it.
Because I'm creative.
Mm-hmm.
But historically, I have not been an artist.
Mm-hmm. It'd be good if you could just like write something down and try to, maybe you could get some of those symbols and stuff in there, and maybe it was like a medicine wheel or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, it was. So, I saw it at a couple different points. I know I saw it at a couple different points. I don't remember what other points I saw it at where, but it was definitely when you started the chakra rebalance.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
Hmm. Well, and the chakras have their Sanskrit writings for each of the chakras, the meanings. I don't have it in my chart, but so it could be, hieroglyphics, could be Sanskrit, could be a wheel of healing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Be
I'll have
interesting
to
to find
figure
out what it is.
Yeah, I'll have to figure it out.
That's perfect. So
Yeah.
I'll edit this and make sure that you watch it as soon as you can, because it is like a dream. You start forgetting stuff that you maybe have saw that you couldn't really put in words.
Mhm.
And so by watching it back, it helps you to remember those things. It helps you to further integrate the healing that we did. We did a lot of it today. So it'll help to heal. You might still feel things lifting off of you and changing, getting lighter. If you ever feel, because these things have been with us for a long time, if you ever feel like you have a void or need some healing, choose whatever color healing light you'd like to and just focus it in there. Fill up that
Okay.
void, help it to heal.
Okay.
Help the body get into balance. You might feel things lifting off. You might feel prings and prangs in your body. The body's coming back into balance. We took a lot of things off, so it should be flowing pretty good. Make
Very good.
make sure you drink a lot of good mineralized water.
Okay.
Get all the rest you need. You might feel tired after this, so get all the rest you need.
Okay.
Rejuvenate, and make sure you get out and ground, because now you're going to be able to ground like crazy.
Good. Because I try.
So, anything else? You got any questions for me?
I don't think so. I'm excited. I'm excited to move forward and
Mm-hmm.
finish all this up and build my place.
Wow. Yeah. Perfect. It's going to get grand and flowy.
That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for flow. No more wandering. Just
Mm-hmm.
flow
Mm-hmm.
forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of good information come out of this. A lot of healing we did. Um, do you would you like to share this on YouTube?
Yeah.
Any portion of it? I'm not sure, when I can get to it or whatever, but there's some good points, and for everybody, if you want to share it, I'll share it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to cut out the video image?
No, we can keep video in there.
You don't care.
I'm not worried about the video. No.
All right. All right. How about our preamble on the end here?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I'll see. We'll get it out there. There's some good information, might help other people too. So it'd be good.
Okay.
So it'll be perfect. That was
All
awesome.
right.
That was
Yeah.
awesome.
I'm
Beautiful.
excited.
Well, if you have any other questions, just shoot me a message. Let me know.
All right.
And I'll hopefully get in touch with you soon here, or maybe be able
Okay.
to speak to you or work with you again.
Yes, for sure.
It,
Thank you so much.
absolutely. It was an awesome journey.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right. Thank you.
I'll talk to you later. Love you.
Talk to you later. Love you. Bye.
Bye bye.